What's good, superstars? Back with another digital collecting video. You got Superstar Joe. You got the Superstar fam in the building. How's it going, fam? How do you like them punches for some utility? Guys, we're going to prove to you today why utility matters, why it will be the next leg up in the space, and we're going to get some numbers for your faces. I know you guys love the number-based videos. We can talk about utility all we want, but if we don't show data, show facts, we're never going to know how much utility will actually matter. So if you haven't already, don't forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification so you know whenever we post some factual content for your faces. We're going to show you some numbers. You can also become a superstar VIP, $2.99 a month. Hit the join button under the video. Level up through the stars. More entries into the giveaways depending on how long you hold onto that VIP membership. And we do giveaways every single month. It is the end of the month. There will be a snapshot at midnight tonight, and we'll be doing the giveaways either tomorrow or the next day. Follow us on X, follow us on Instagram, join the Discord. You can enter for more entries by using any of our affiliate links, buying any merch. There's a bunch of different ways you can enter more entries into the giveaways. Go check out the Discord. You can also meet a bunch of different people in there. I mean, today, you had Holy for Holy Rich and Superstar Steve chatting it up out there, saying how they just love the space in general. They've met so many people, and hopefully the Discord has been a place where they've been able to mingle around and about, and I think that they've been having a great time in there. They'll let me know if I am overstepping on that claim, though. All right, so I'm going to jump straight into it here because we've talked a lot about utility on this channel. We've made an NFT project that has utility. We had utility during the drop of our Star Boys. We've had utility following the drop of our Star Boys. We have planned utility for our Star Boys to come, yet to be seen. And we really, really believe in utility. We want these major licensed IPs, if they ever watch this channel, to understand that we believe that utility will be the next leg up. Initial leg for NFTs was financially driven, was a flipper's mentality. That was what we seen the space thrive on. People were making tons of money. They were telling their friends were joining because they wanted to make tons of money. Then there was a lot of nefarious things that happened. People lost a lot of money, and a lot of people are shied away. I think also there is someone had a great point. Basically, these NFT game places, I think it was Double Quill. Correct me if I'm wrong, but anyway, it might have been someone else. I don't remember. It was in the comments, so you can go check out the comments from our gaming video a couple of days ago. But basically, there's the gaming world probably doesn't want NFTs to exist in their realm if they don't do them themselves, because they want to keep selling things. And when the new game comes out, they want to sell it again. And the new game comes out, they want to sell it again. Making people hold on to an NFT or having people hold on to an NFT where they don't have to necessarily rebuy is something that people are struggling with. But there is one project out there that is doing all of this, and I feel like hasn't really reached the user base that we tend to have our viewers from. Might be because it has different content, might be because it's not the same type of things. And that is something I'm going to get into in just a second here, but I want to say here, this is something that is deeper than I initially thought. We've dabbled in this project before, not too long ago, because we love what they do. We love the whole aspect, but I think we were dabbling in the wrong wing of it, and that project is so rare. Okay, we did so rare MLB, we did so rare NBA, but so rare football, the soccer section of this website, what it was built on, the football. This is something that Rob and I are going to start to get into in a deeper level. We are not by any means super football fans. We're not. I would much prefer to have a hockey or an NFL type style here, because that's where I excel when it comes to fantasy sports. This is a fantasy sports / NFT app, and they have done wonders because they have utility. I'm going to get into it specifically. So right now they do have something going on with the European Championship, which is playing out right now. And right off the bat here, you can click the top, invite a friend, win €50 in credits. So they're already rewarding people for sharing the platform. Oh, what better marketing? I think that's great, because they understand what it means to get people hooked on your platform. They have a different thing here now. This is new rivals. When we were playing, never had this. Basically, there's a head-to-head with your friends. It's a daily mode. There's also another mode where you can set a team, and twice a week they have rewards that you can win. Some of the rewards are signed jerseys or other cards that can help you win rewards down the line. Some cards that are limited edition that are actually NFT backed, because there's non-NFT cards and there's NFT cards. The NFT backed ones actually have a market that you could sell into ETH for. It's an active market. Look at this, $130,000 prize pool for the European Championship. There's also free plays available. This app, this project has thought of everything. All right. It's actually way more in depth than I thought. I want to give an example because we're in a bear market. All the projects we cover, we're in a bear market. We're never going to see volume again. It's a down market. Nobody cares about NFTs. Nobody cares about owning things. Nobody cares about this. Nobody cares about that because it's not the right time. It's not the right time. Guys, look at this. This is the analytics for SoRare.com. Okay. In March, they had 3 million visits. April, 3 million visits. May, 3 million visits. All right. So these guys are getting visits on a monthly basis. Not only that, we're gonna quickly jump over to this article here, which is written by an active community member on Medium. And this is a while ago. This is in November. They had 3.9 million people signed up. We all know that that's not the true user base. And it starts off, this is actually a more bearish article talking about that and the trends and all that stuff in the space. But I wanted to point out something here. At the time, we're looking at between 55 and 220,000 people on the app that under amateur. Then kickoff is when I think you start paying for cards, and anything below that is when you start paying for cards. So he was saying at the time around 300,000 active users in SoRare Football, which is just one wing because they have SoRare Football, they have SoRare NFL, and they have NBA, and they have SoRare MLB. So they have three wings. Football by far their biggest. They say 26% probably owned cards. So you're looking at like 80,000 people, active users on the app in a bear market. Keep that in mind. Also, limited to sports IP, limited to football IP, limited to that, and you have that many people participating. Why? It's because of the utility. The utility that you can have a card that participates in games on the app, but also tied to real world utility. It's exactly the perfect blend of what we need to see from our space. I mean, imagine if you're able to figure this out with these other IPs that are very well loved, Disney IP, Marvel IP, DC IP. If you're able to figure this blend out, how many fans out there would love something like this, some type of gaming like this? So a more conservative estimate might land us at 140,000 active users. That's still crazy. That's still crazy for this time. It's still crazy. But anyway, if we continue on, I want to show a couple more things, because you're going to say, Joe, like, okay, whatever. Like, we know that the bear market we're in the bear market right now. But like, what's the potential of these things anyways? What is the potential? We've seen one-of-ones on some platforms that we love going for 30, 40,000 in better times. Is that something that we could see on an app like this? Like, who cares about cards? Who cares about cards? The problem is not the card. It's not the collectible. It's the utility. The utility drives the value. Example number one, you got one-on-one cards that provide you better stats, better statistics, help you to get more points when you are challenging other opponents in these apps. And look at the price tags on some of these one-of-ones. $165,000 for this one. We scroll up, 219,000. These are in 2021. This is at the peak, all right? This is at the peak. And I don't think that anything on any platform that we track has ever reached these numbers. It just keeps going up, though. These are one-on-ones. 258,000. Keep going. 228,000. Keep going. 268,000. This is not just a one-time thing, all right? People are spending money on this when there was the pandemonium, all right? 233,000. These are one-on-ones. 300,000. 380,000 USD equivalents. 438,000. $678,000 on a one-of-one card. So you want to know the maximum potential if NFTs ever come back. Is it where you're looking, or is it over here on SoRare if you have the right stuff? It's actually wild. I was doing a little bit more research before, and the amount of people that watch just the Premier League alone is in the billions. It's in the billions. This is crazy what they're doing here. They have IP with billions of viewers. They have gamification already built out. They have fantasy sports. Like, you're tagging into a bunch of different nuance. And the fact that they're able to maintain over 100,000 active users. I think they said between 150 and 300,000 active users. They have a free play system because you never know. You want people to play. Maybe one day they get comfortable, they spend some money. They have the ability for people to play and enjoy the product for free. And then they have the ability to earn better prizes, better rewards by having paid cards that you can make your team. You're basically buying cards, giving contract to that player. How do they make it work where the utility is ongoing? Basically, they make them face each other, or you're facing a bunch of people when you're in these groups, and you'll have a 2023 card. And the 2023 card will have X amount of stats. Then when the season rolls over into 2024, then those stats will be decreased by a multiple. You still can use the player. You still get whatever stats that they get in those games, but your multiplier is less than if you were to own the 2024 version, which would be a separate card and released at certain times and different times during the year. So SoRare really has it. Would love to have somebody from SoRare on to explain their thought process, to see what we just got to do a lot more digging into SoRare. And I think we are going to start to do a little bit more coverage on it, just because of the volume of users, the volume of people enjoying this, and in a bear market still being able to have this much traction. I think it's something that is crazy cool. I mean, this if we go back to this one and we show the traffic here, 3 million, this is when the Premier League ended. So Premier League ends, I think, around May ish. So during the season, they're making it happen. I wish that this would go beyond May, but I think that's a paid version. So anyway, but basically wanted to prove that utility does matter. The utility has mattered. And I just cannot wait to see if some of these other projects that we cover, the veves, the cryptoids, the Disney pinnacles, if they are able to land some kind of significant utility where it's fun and engaging and tied to real world. If they can do that, if they can replicate something like this, because a lot of people in the space, they love those IPs. Is it in the billions like we see with the Premier League? Not too sure, but SoRare, they're doing it right. And these numbers here, they help me feel like we are on the right path if we're able to get some kind of traction when it comes to the utility. You guys let me know in the comments down below. Am I out to lunch? Am I going crazy? Do you play SoRare football? Is the hype as much as it seems? That was from a negative article about the platform, and they still were saying probably between 150 and 300,000 active users. If you go on SoRare's website right now, it says like 4.5 million signups on the platform all time. So I think it's crazy. I think that they know what they're doing, and we're not covering them enough on this channel. We love sports. What better time for me to get into Premier League soccer or any of these other soccer football leagues than as the season starts, I think in August. So that might be something that we gear up to start doing a little bit of research beforehand and seeing how it goes. But seems like they've got it down packed. Imagine that they did this with like statues of those players or something like that. I mean, the cards, it makes it simple. It reminds you of FIFA Ultimate Team, where you had those cards on the game. And this is definitely a big challenger for FIFA Ultimate Team, I would think. I wonder what EA Sports and those guys are thinking about SoRare right now. But they are doing everything right, it seems, and cannot wait to see if there is another bull cycle in NFTs in general. Not that I think that they need it, because I think that they are very niche to football, to soccer, and that they're going to be fine just because you got fandom and you got chances to win rewards and things exclusive rewards that you would not get playing fantasy with your buddies. And now they have the opportunity where you can even bring your buddies in and play together and have it all on the platform. They're expanding in that way. So I think they got a win-win situation over there. Guys, let me know in the comments. What do you think there about all this? But also, don't forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification so you know when we post some fun, factual videos like the one you got today. And also, don't forget, become a superstar VIP. Hit the join button below. Thank you much to all the VIPs that are already supporting the channel. You guys mean the world to us. And we'll see you in the next one. I love you. Bye.